Hey everybody, welcome back to the Blu-ray Hunter. I'm the Blu-ray Hunter, Jonathan Moody, and I've got a little fun showcase for you guys today. Yes, we are going to be talking about the Bonejack and Teenape's Dirty Dozen. Ah, now I just got this recently, so it's a new spotlight. But I do want to talk about this because I am so excited. This is a so First, let me explain something to you. Chris Seaver is by far one of my favorite independent filmmakers. I just absolutely adore everything he's ever done. I don't think there's ever been a movie. No, I don't think there's even been a movie at all that I've ever gone, oh man, I can't believe I watched that of Chris Seaver's. Like, absolutely not. So here you go. Chris Seaver's The Dirty Dozen. This is from Makeflix, aka Tempe. So back in 2002, 2001-ish. They made a little movie called Mulva Zombie Ass Kicker with Debbie Rochon, and Debbie Rochon ended up showing it to J.R. Bookwalter for Tempe. Tempe loved it, like J.R. Bookwalter loved it, wanted to distribute it for Tempe. And then that started a very big love affair with 13 films. I think they are working on another movie right now that Tempe, aka Makeflix, because Tempe became Makeflix later. They dropped the Tempe thing, I think, and they might still have it though. It might still say Tempe. But here we go. So here is a little hard case right here. Then look at the back. There's all those movies, and we're going to go into each and every one of them and what special features that they have, because that's pretty cool. We're not going to go into the special features, because, okay, so by the way, all the special features that are on the disc, like regularly, for the movie, those are actually from the DVDs. So um, those are like transferred over. So, by the way, you can also like when you get it, you get Chris Seaver's signature. Um, so there's um two cases. One has disc one and two, and the other one has three and four. And so let's go with disc one and two. It has Mulva Zombie Ass Kicker, which is 59 minutes. Mulva 2 Kill Teen Ape, and that's on disc one. It's both those movies. And they have the 2021 bonus feature includes a retrospective with Chris Seaver and Casey Bowker, which is 56 minutes. Zoom reunion with star Debbie Rochon and director Chris Seaver, which is 91 minutes. And reversible artwork with 2003 introduction by it says reversible artwork. Really, what it is just the liner notes that were in the Mulva DVD that I have. So I've seen it and it's great, and it's nothing really new, but it's kind of cool that they still brought that in there. So that's disc one. Disc two has Filthy McNasty 1, Filthy McNasty Filthy McNasty Est, and Filthy McNasty 4, Carnal Holocaust. The 2021 bonus features Filthy Reflections retrospective with Chris Seaver and Casey Bowker. So that's the first two discs on here. So the next disc has next two discs. Disc three has Quest for the Egg Salad, which was the first movie I'd ever seen. I have a funny story. I've talked about this a million times. So if you've heard this before, just bear with it, I guess. Chris Seaver first messaged me on like AIM back in the day, because I was a fan of his. I like reached out to him through, I guess through email, and he found my messenger, and he messaged me on AIM, AOL Instant Messenger for all you Gen Z people or whatever who have no idea what I'm talking about. Then we chatted, and I said, "Oh yeah, I'm about to watch Quest for the Egg Salad, which I rented from Netflix." And he said, "All right, well, if I don't hear from you again, I totally understand why." And I was like, what? So I watched it and I was like, I get it. Like, I get why he would say that. He's not a big fan of that movie, but that's, and I, over time, I've sort of stopped liking it as much, but I still look back at that movie fondly, because it is one of the first movies that I ever, got into with them. So Quest for the Exile, which is 60 minutes. Destruction Kings, which is 71 minutes. And that's Teenape and Bonejack together. So this is like a Teenape and Bonejack like thing. Like there's a lot of Teenape and Bonejack. Those are two characters that Chris Seaver created. Carnage for the Destroyer, which is 55 minutes, and 2021 bonus features the Splatter Rampage Years retrospective with Chris Seaver and Casey Bowker. That's 88 minutes. Rare lost footage from unfinished 2001 movie Bone Appa Die, which is 44 minutes. Now, I don't know if there was an issue with the length of this Blu-ray set or whatever, but I was really disappointed because this had Bon Appetit on this one, should have been on this one because Bon Appetit is actually a short version of Filthy McNasty. So it should have been on the Filthy McNasty extras. But unfortunately, I don't know what happened, why they did that way or whatever, but it's on the third disc instead of the second disc. Um, I saw some of it too. It was pretty cool. It has like Lori from Anal Paprika, the Anal Paprika series. She was another character, and she wasn't in Filthy McNasty, I don't believe. So it later when they refilmed it as Filthy McNasty, her character was no longer there. So it was weird to see sort of actors that weren't in the one I know of, and everything. It's actually also still kind of cool. Like I like that. A lot of the same jokes and stuff too. Maybe some of them are a little bit different. So let's see. In the 2001 10 years of LBP promo, that's 4 minutes. Reversible artwork with Quest for the Egg Salad, photo gallery, and Vimeo on demand digital. So what's the reversible? Reversible is like, yeah, it's like a photo album, I guess, of Quest for the Egg Salad. So I guess it just shows you Quest for the Egg Salad and stuff, but it doesn't, it's not a reversible. Like I wouldn't put this on there. It's just, it's there. So it's interesting. I like it. Um, there you go. All right. So the disc for the final disc is Teen Ape Goes to Camp, which is 62 minutes. Film Crew, which is 60 minutes. Wet Heat, which is 58 minutes, and Taint Light, which is 61 minutes. And it has no other special features on it. Except like I said, every special feature that is on the original DVDs and stuff is transferred over. So if it's like say Taint Light had 2009 commentary, with director Chris Seaver, star Jesse Ames, and LPPs Lauren and River Seaver. I didn't know River was in that commentary. Cool. Stuff like that. So everything that if you are a fan of Chris Seaver and you have the DVDs, all of those things are transferred over. There is no new commentary tracks. There is just new documentaries talking about the making of each and everything. So, you get Mulva chat, you get a filthy chat, and then you get a splatter rampage chat about everything that they've done that wasn't Mulva or Filthy McNasty. So it's pretty cool. Like, and Casey Belker, which is guy who plays Teen-Ape a lot, not always, but for the majority of it, I believe he was Teen-Ape. He and Chris Seaver, who was Bonejack, it's nice to see them talking about and reminiscing about the making of these movies because sad to say it, but like if some of these are in 2003, that's 20 years old, and stuff. So these are a little on the older side. And I kind of love that. Like I love being able to look back and go, you know what? I remember 2003 I think it was 2003 or four when I discovered Chris Seaver. It's before I moved out to this one house that I was living in. So I remember like, I absolutely loved discovering his films and then becoming friends with Chris and knowing Chris and being able to like look at these things. So it was wonderful. Just so you know, on Tuesday we're going to be doing my collection video, and it's going to be my Chris Seaver collection. So you'll get a bonus for Chris Seaver, where I'll be talking about all of the movies that I own of his. I will not be going into details on this one, obviously, because I'll tell everybody they can watch this video, for that. But I will be going over the ones for that collection. So I'm really excited. I absolutely love this. I've been a huge Chris Seaver fan, and when I got the chance to buy this, like, I mean, this to me is just, it's so funny because I'm huge, like now that I'm like getting into Blu-rays more, I'm the Blu-ray hunter. I want to collect these. I want to collect everything. I want Chris to put everything he can on Blu-ray. It's just, with the holidays and everything, it's harder to buy these things until after the holidays. Then I'll start buying these stuff again. But yeah, if you get a chance to buy this on like eBay or through Makeflix, or I would suggest Makeflix, go to makeflix.com, buy this. I mean, this is a great set. It's very it's just very well done. It's Blu-ray. They actually look really good. They're not just like it's gonna sound bad, but like Trauma, a lot of times I've noticed it almost feels like they just put the DVD onto the Blu-ray. They don't actually upscale it or fix it up and do a digital restoration, but they've done that for all these movies. So each one of these movies get a digital restoration from 2021. So JR really went and made these look as good as possible. And for that, I'm like very extremely happy because Tempe was one of the first companies that I ever discovered, like Dead and Rotting and um what is it? Like I want to say a lot of the Feral Man and Bone Setter and a lot of the Brett Kelly stuff and everything. I want to see them all on Blu-ray at some point, just because, and own them. Like I want to own them on Blu-ray because I love them so much, and I want to own everything, upgrade everything to Blu-ray. It's just easier than having so many DVDs and not being able to find everything anymore. But my Blu-ray collection is not nearly as big yet. And so I'm trying to build it up and make it bigger, but you know, you guys need to release more of these things if you can. I understand like if the market calls for it. But I think, the Feral Man would look cool if you got a restoration, and so are the other ones if Tempe is still and doing those ones and stuff. So anyway, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this little showcase. I mean, it's a whoop, that's upside down. There you go. It's a pretty good set. I mean, two cases, but with 4 discs. And let me show you again real quick. For um, I mean, well, one of them's in the Blu-ray player still, but there you go. That's kind of what it looks like. I mean, they have all the discs in there stuff, so it's really nice. If you get a chance to check it out, please do. We'll be doing more Chris Seaver stuff on Indie Film Cafe for sure. So expect that. So aside from that, thank you guys for checking this out, and join me next week for a brand new episode where I'll be doing Chris Seaver movies. Till then, everybody, bye.